feeling your breath as you listen to the bell. You have this awareness of watching your breath. Sometimes I'll be pottering about and I'll just say to myself, quietly, breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Simple as that. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. And then I might slip into deep, slow, calm, and ease. And I'll play with these to anchor me to the breath. Oh, hello, Marianne. Another piece of popcorn has popped up. Let's get it on screen. I'm saying it's like popcorn. These faces appear and you just appear from nowhere. Good. Open your feet a little wider. Then swing your hips around in a circle. Big circle, moving from your belly, stretching and moving around. Feel in your heart, you're really shining this appreciation into your body. And then I want you to lift your arms up, stretch up high, 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 and look up. Sense the sky above you. And then straighten up. Bring your arms down slowly till they're parallel with each other. Sideways stretch for your heart. Breathe in and stand nice and tall. Breathe out. And your palm is facing the ceiling and the elbow can just relax. And you melt into your stretch and breathe into comfort. Feel the chi under your hands. Lovely long spine. And breathe out. Always staying in a range of movement that feels really comfortable, pleasant, not moving in a shape that doesn't work for you. And then come up and bring your feet to shoulders width. Spinal stretch, but first of all, pick some apples, a little bit of side to side. I was picking apples yesterday. I love picking apples. A nice practice when you're gathering fruit or picking flowers, or even deadheading your flowers, is to say thank you quietly with your heart every time you take one. Thank you, thank you. And you'll notice it makes the whole process even more pleasant. Now we're going to reach up into your fingertips from the belly, into the fingertips. Now feel your feet, your toes. Unlock your knees so they're a little bit bent. Take a deep breath in. And we're going to bow forwards in the spinal stretch. But if you get any kind of backache, slowly pull your arms behind, pulling your shoulder blades together, and then slowly relaxing your hands down. So you get that kind of swallow dive folding over. If your lower back doesn't want the weight of your arms, and then relax. Release your neck. Just breathe, melt, and enjoy, and hang like a rag doll. Nod your head a little bit. Be intuitive. Let yourself perhaps bend one knee, then the other a little, or bend both knees, laying your belly on your thighs. Just let yourself hang and move in small, gentle ways to open up the legs and spine. You're always remembering you're looking for delicious. Where does that feel good today? And now you're going to pull up from your belly, hanging like a rag doll, uncurling slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, feeling your way up the spine. Perhaps on one slow breath, or maybe you need a second breath. Just take your time and feel your way up the spine. Feel your way through the energy centers. Lift your shoulders up to your ears. Pull your shoulder blades together. Pull them down. Bring the arms forward. Shoulders up to your ears. Slowly pulling them back. Really crunch those shoulder blades together a bit. And then down. Oh, that made me hot. That made me green. Lovely. Now lift your shoulders right up to your ears, right up like this. And you can push your head back into them and turn it side to side. Always looking for yum, yum, yum. Oh, I'm much better today. No crunchy noises. Sometimes it's like Rice Krispies, isn't it? None of you ever eat such a terrible cereal. I don't. Not for 20 years anyway. Good. Have a little shake. Little bounce, nice and loose. Already had a couple of dances this morning. I was pretending to be a ballerina in the kitchen. I put on some these headphones and playing classical, and suddenly I felt like I was 5 years old with the most wonderful ballerina. You should try it sometime. And then there was some jazz as I was in the fridge, and it all got very jazzy around the fridge. So do remember your homework of dancing. Shake, shake, shake. So we might be shaking off, or we might be shaking up. Come on. Into your fingertips. Into your ground. Take a breath in. Root. Stretch. Smile. And relax. Breathe out. Let's come down into stillness. And bring your hands so they're just in front of your body. Fingertips lined up. Just be curious, not too close. Arms open. Lovely curve. Feel your heart beating. Feel your breath quickened. Where can you feel your heart beating? Can you feel it in your neck? What about in your jaw? In your temples? Notice your forehead. Take a breath in and flow down into your throat. Feeling for your pulse and your breath in your throat. And then sink down to the center of your chest, your heart energy. Feeling for your heartbeat. Finding your inner smile and shining it to everyone in our group come to practice. The sense of connecting our inner smiles. Just feeling how pleased we are to share practice. Take a breath in and flow down into your solar plexus. And feel that. Take a breath in, flowing down into your belly. Feel your belly. into your belly. And as you breathe out, you flow right down into your base. And you can turn your palms towards the pelvis now, as if you're shining a light into the pelvis. And just notice if perhaps you feel some warmth, or if this intensifies sensations. Feel your pelvis. Feel your breath in your pelvis. Can you feel the pulse? And smile and relax deep into the pelvis. We shake up our chi, we generate it, we let it go and nourish parts of the body that need more. We disperse parts of the body that need less. Now take a breath in, and as you breathe out, place your fingers spread upon your thighs. Your fingers are pointing down to the ground, and just lightly press upon your thighs and feel yourself become heavy and rooted as you sink. You get this sense of sinking into the earth and rooting in whatever way you like to root, visually, energetically, emotionally. See yourself standing like a tree, deeply connected to Mother Earth. And notice what you're sensing in your feet, in your legs. Just standing with your breath. How you can let yourself become so interested in the sensations of standing, of breathing, of your sweet heart beating. And we can pay such deep attention to these things that everything else disappears. And in this moment, we feel just right. And you can practice standing like this and just see how long you can stay in your pleasure. So you don't want to go anywhere, do anything. You're very happy just standing, feeling the body, feeling the space around you. And if you go to a tree, you can breathe in and lift your hands and stand like a tree beneath a tree. Lifting your hands to your heart. Make a circle with your hands, with the fingertips spread. But only if you like, you might be more comfortable just as you are. This is called standing like a tree. Now, if you gently turn your knees outwards a little bit, feel what that does to your root, activating all the muscles in your legs. So although the legs are very, very relaxed, they are engaged and active in this subtle physical way as well as the energetic way. And your hands are in front of your heart, boosting up your inner smile. And feel your breath in your arms as you breathe in. The ribs move out, don't they? So that slightly moves your arms up and out. And as you breathe out, relaxing, you'll feel a little sinking. If your arms get too tired, you drop them down in front of your pelvis in Wuchi. You can practice standing like this for ever increasing intervals. And as the tension comes into your shoulders, your neck, wherever it gathers, you use your mind to soften and smile and relax. And try and find a way in which the alignment holds your body and the chi flow makes it light. Now breathing in, we're going to roll the palms out and hold them above your head. And you're shining a light from your palms to any person or place or all living beings. Feel it in your heart. And then take a breath in and relax. Your arms come down. They're coming down to the earth. You're feeling for nature, the ground beneath your feet. Really feeling for it in the palms of your hands. And your gratitude. And just ask yourself, which shape do you like best? Do you have a favourite? Relax your hands. Sometimes the hands get tense. Relax them and you might feel more in your hands. You just let the hands rise and fall a little bit as you feel for the earth beneath you. And it's really fun if you start going outside and you like gardens and trees. And you might stand under different trees and sense and feel how the air feels different according to the time of the year or the place you're in. I know we had some amazing times under the willow trees in Corby. Some 6 big willow trees that just now and then would almost crackle with energy. Everyone was surprised by it. All of us were like, oh my goodness, can you feel that? It's lovely, really lovely. So we're just feeling and sensing. And maybe what you're feeling is the air moving over your skin, or the temperature of the air. Whatever sensations are there, don't judge them, just listen to them. Honor your unique way of feeling and sensing. Always keeping the tongue on the roof of your mouth. Now we're going to scoop this energy up and we're going to have a lovely butterfly sweeping. Breathing in, lift your hands over your head and shine from your palms a beautiful light into your aura and into your body. You go around the back of the neck, the front of the neck. We breathe in to swoop. We breathe out to bend the knees and go down the back of the legs. Then we swing up. Find your own rhythm, your own speed, your own way of playing with this. Try to feel every single sensation in your body, and you're shining this deep appreciation and loving kindness into your body. Perhaps as you bend and sweep down into the earth, you're very clear about what you're cleaning from your aura. Some memory, emotion, thought. You just don't want to carry it anymore, and you swoop it off into the ground. And you come up and you're just shining rainbows of lights all into your body. And you get cleaner and cleaner, so you find you're not even thinking about sweeping anything off. You're just thinking about how delicious it feels to play with this movement and this breath. You love the sweeping and the swinging from your belly. I probably should stop now. I could go on and on and on. Come to a close when you finish on your own and bring your hands to your belly. Just give your belly a little hug, a little rub. Somebody said something very interesting about their belly. They realised that there's so much emphasis on, pull it in, that they never breathed into their belly. It's all up here. So just notice if you can relax the belly a bit more. We want to play between activating your core, and like, yes, do pull it in. Do, whenever you lift something, be very conscious of this. When you go upstairs, be conscious of activating core, pushing through glutes. But when you're relaxed, really, really relaxed, have a lovely breath into your belly. Just chill out in your chair or lie on the floor. Feel how your breath can deeply swell in the belly. Lovely. Okay, any requests? Make you hot now.
Can we do
Lungs, yes, actually, yes, I've rather neglected the lungs, you're right. I should do them every week in conjunction with one or two other organs. So, very good question. Bring your hands up, your feet, your shoulders width. Maybe another centimetre there, Marianne, and your feet a little bit bigger. No, bigger. Shoulders width, yeah. So you have to play with it because even half a centimetre can actually make a difference to how good it feels or not. So we're smiling to our lungs, we're feeling the lungs, and we take a beautiful breath in. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. I'm watching myself breathing. And the arms are so relaxed, you deeply relax your arms. And you're curious about what you feel as you roll the palms towards each other. And then when they're so relaxed, you might feel them pulled back. Sweep forwards. Breathe in. And come back. And I'm going to move into Four Seasons because it just feels so autumnal today. Breathing into your heart. Breathe out the sides. And see how this makes you play with your heart energies. What does your imagination come up with each time you come into your heart? And then move your hands away from your heart. Be in no rush at all and very relaxed. And then you might find the movements seem to make themselves. So chi flow. Feel the temperature of the air moving over your skin. And feel the skin all over your body. Okay, now let's return to the organs to support the lung meridian. We're going to have the liver nets. Make sure you're nice and relaxed in your legs, in your hips, shoulders, all relaxed. Take a breath in and then breathe out. Breathing in, your hands pass each other and you're kind of playing with your chi. Smiling to your liver, then bring your hands down slowly. And the next one we're going to do is for your kidneys. So turn both toes to the right. Lift your right arm, one hand on the keyboard. Move from the belly so you have lovely strong core and you're rooted in your legs. Bow, and this is really relaxing down to the earth, greeting it with your eyes. Move back and lift up to the sky. Feel your belly orchestrating. Breathe out as you go down. And sometimes I'll play with making rainbows across my head with my hand, just playing, feeling the air, feeling the chi. Carry on, let's have a look at it. Make sure the legs move. So Marianne, bend that front knee as you go forwards. Push back as you go back. So you get this lovely side to side movement. Keep smiling. Feeling your breath. Good. And then we'll change sides. Let's go to the other side. Take a breath in and breathe out. I just remembered I had to turn my telephone on. I'm meant to be getting a call at 11:30, but you know what might happen. And if it does, you must all stroke the wave or do your favourite movement until I come back. So we're rotating and feeling the air and smiling to our kidneys. Last one. Well, while you're there, let's give the kidneys a really nice rub. And do this with your toes. Do it when you come. And then this one, crossing your wrists onto your kidney points. Feel the breath. And then, ta-da! Well, while I'm up here, very appropriate shape to remind you, some of you are going to come to Gretton at 2 o'clock this week. I've got Great Oakley at noon, Gretton will be at 2, and then in about 2 or maybe 3 weeks' time, I'm going to have 2 at Great Oakley, back to back, 12 and 1:15, and Gretton will then be 3 o'clock. And this is because Lakeside are going to start, oh, they think they are, see if they manage it, referring some of their patients who would benefit from a lovely community practice like ours. So we're making a bit of space for newbies. So I hope it will make the class that you'd most like to attend. And I hope you still pop in on Zoom. Don't feel you have to pay for Zoom if you're already seeing me in the flesh. It'd be nice just to keep some energy in the group for people who are staying at home and not venturing out yet. Or not, just do whatever you want. Ta-da! Stretch and feel that. And now bring your hands above your head. I'm finding so many people really love this shape. Your legs are relaxed, you're rooted, your knees are bent, and your hands are just going in and out a little bit, just feeling like that space above your head. Just, if your arms hurt, like say you rest that one, don't do too much to it. You can just imagine that both hands are up there. Or if you've had after a stroke, you can't move your arm, but you can still imagine it's up there and feeling it. Bring your attention and awareness to the space above your head. And it's such an interesting space to go to. When you can't make a decision or think clearly, you're usually down here. If our gut instincts are good, I like a gut instinct, But sometimes, you know, we're a bit fear-based in the body, and then when we come up here and just sit quietly in a chair with our awareness above the head, we might get another perspective or several different perspectives of the situation. And in that calm space, we find the right action. Take a breath in and breathe out, feeling the air. Now let's go back to the lungs, and this is a little acupressure for your lungs, placing your fingers, the little finger on the side of your breastbone. And breathe. Just feel that. What does it do to you? That's what it's doing to me. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It's really nice. I was with my daughter yesterday, and I was just beneath her kneecap, pressing, and on the side of the little toe, and she was like, "What are you doing? That's so nice." I was going, look, these just here. You'll try it if you just put your hand on your kneecap. You can try it when you're lying in bed. You don't have to do it now, but you just feel around the tenderness and little denty hollow bits, and you know, you're just being curious, you're feeling and being intuitive that way that I press. I go for the two little bits on either side of the main tendon as it comes down, and then sometimes I'll go to the bottom of the tendon and just press there, then taking the outside of your little toe. Now, some of you, that's just not comfortable, you're not going to enjoy it, but maybe someone will hold them for you if you give them a piece of cake. Very, very nice melt. The one that's easier to reach, but interestingly, my daughter didn't like this one at all, is fingertips. See, we're all so different, aren't we? You have to find your fingertips in the midline of your ribs, and this wraps around your elbow, so you put your hand flat. And this one I think is amazing also. Just covering that big bone, enter the valley before you hit the other bit of hard bone, and just quietly press. Feel with your fingertips, just feeling along that ridge in the hollow there. And also feeling your fingertips on the other side. I think this is a radiant circuit exercise to just bring up our natural